Hi guys, it's that time of the year again. Shakey Nan is 5 years old today. I've been going for 5 years, can you believe it? Now when I started 5 years ago, the reason I started was because I had given up a lot of my life and was staying home a lot, didn't want to go out in public much anymore. And I thought it was COVID lockdown in that year as well. And I absolutely loved the lockdown. And I thought, this is so wrong. The rest of the world was hating on it and I was loving it because there weren't any random people dropping in. There weren't any invites. So I thought, oh, this is wrong. I've got to get my life back, or this is going to be my life for the rest of my life. How do I do it? So I started up I joined some of the Essential Tremor support group pages on Facebook, and reading what people were saying about tremors, I didn't want to read it. I wanted to see it. And I realised that there was no one basically around the world putting videos out like this. So I thought, right, that's what I have to do. So I asked my husband and my kids, and I said, look, this is going to be embarrassing for me, and it may also be embarrassing for you guys. Will you be okay for me doing this? And they said, go for it. So on this day, 5 years ago, I wrote a big long post, and I thought it's not right because once again, they're not seeing it. I'm only telling them I need to do some videos, but I didn't have a tripod. So for half an hour I was, will I post it? Won't I post it? Yeah, just post it. And I thought, look, if I don't want to do it in a couple of days, then I'll just delete the page. I called the page Shakey Nan because that's what my granddaughter called me. She was 5 years old, and when I would go to brush her hair, the further our arms are away from our body, the worse our tremors were. And brushing her hair into a ponytail, she would say to me, I don't like you brushing my hair because you're a Shakey Nan and you make my head shake. So Shakey Nan was the name. So I posted the post, and I thought the next day I went to the hairdressers and one of my daughters was there, and she said to me, Mum, you started that page last night. And I said, oh, did you see it? Because I didn't think anyone would see it. I didn't add anyone. I made it sort of private. And she said, yeah, I've seen it. She said, but so you're going to do it? And I said, I don't know. I might just delete it. I don't know. And she said, go do it, Mum. Go for it. Do it. And I said, but I need to get a tripod. Look, when I leave here, I'll go to the shop. If I can't find a tripod, I'm going to delete the page. And I walked into a shop. The first thing I saw in the shop was a tripod. So that was the sign for me that, yes, you are going to do this. Now, when I started, I thought it was only going to be a couple of videos for extended family and friends. I never, ever thought I would still be going and no sight of stopping in 5 years' time. And I am absolutely honoured and so proud now to be Shakey Nan. After all this time, you know, it hasn't always been easy. But essential tremor is a visual condition that people need to see to understand. And I'm so glad I have stuck with it. And as I said, there is no sign of stopping yet. So today we're going to have the usual cake. Now I have already cut a piece out of this cake because I tried to do this video this afternoon and I got a phone call halfway through it. So I thought, oh, that's ruined it. That's the hard part about trying to do videos for social media and things, is interruptions. So there's already a slice taken out of this cake, but that's okay. We're going to try it again and make sure there's no interruptions this time. So there's this little chocolate cake. Let me get it out of this tray or I won't be able to cut it out. Now don't drop it. Don't drop it yet. Not yet. Not at all. Don't drop it. All right. So this last year has been a big year for me. All year at the beginning of the year up until October, I couldn't tell you about Essential Tremor Australia starting. And to realise that after 5 years, of course I forgot my lighter. I know there's one in here. after 5 years, I was so proud that, you know, Olivia, from the CEO of Parkinson's Australia, had found me after 3.5 years and contacted me and said she wanted to help start something for ET in Australia. So for over 12 months, I couldn't tell you guys about it, and it was absolutely killing me. But we got there, and it launched on my birthday in October, which I was absolutely honoured to have it launch on my birthday. You know, this year has been a big year for me, and now I did my first public speech, and now hopefully with ET Australia I can do a lot more and get it out even more. For ET awareness for the last 5 years has been brilliant. I now have over 60,000 followers. My videos have been watched over 12 million times on all the sites. So I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok and Facebook. On TikTok, on my lives on TikTok, I do lives nearly twice, and most of the time twice a day, building these miniature dollhouses. Doing Shakey Nan has given me my life back, and it has made me realise that when we work out our way, it's amazing what we can do. And yes, I have built all of these miniature dollhouses all around me. And, you know, helping ETers around the world. I'm talking to ETers in every single country around the world. The emails, the messages, the comments I get from ETers all over the world is just amazing. Even in the last couple of weeks, I've spoken to ETers in Africa, UK, USA, of course, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Iran, Ethiopia, in every single, Monaco, in every single country around the world. I have emails or messages with ETers saying, can you please help me learn to live with this a bit more? Or saying, I want to thank you for helping me learn how to live with this and to not feel so alone with this condition. And that's why I continue to do these videos, because as I said, ET is a visual condition that needs to be seen to be understood. Even our family and our friends don't understand. Even some of my family, a lot of my family have ET as well. They haven't progressed like me. They don't understand how I feel with how much I've progressed more than them. You know, you feel so alone with this condition, and I'm so honoured and proud to be able to help ETs all over the world. So we're going to... Oh, this is a flamethrower. It didn't even light it. Oh, there we go. Oh, stop. Oh, I didn't realise it was like that. So I want to thank you all so very much for your support. If it wasn't for you guys, I still wouldn't be doing these videos. You know, if I didn't have any followers and didn't have anyone messaging me or emailing me or commenting on my videos, I would have stopped a long time ago. And I want to thank you all so very much for helping in Essential Tremor awareness. The amount of non-ETers that I have that say, Nan, I saw someone with ET today and I told them about you, or an ETer passing the message on so that people can find my videos and help to not feel alone. It just means the world to me, it really does. So even though this cake is for the Shakey Nan page, being 5 years old, it's also for all of you guys, for all your support over these years. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, I really do. So let's blow this candle out and have a little bit to eat. Now we've got to get this thing back out again. Arms in. Use the lessons that I teach all of you guys. Arms in. All right, and I've got some cream as well to go on top. Anything that sauces, creams, things like that are our friends, because then they help bind things together We don't need loose foods and loose crumbly things, even though this cake is very crumbly. Whoa, no. Hold on to it. Oh, jeez, Louise. Nearly lost it. I've worn it all now. That's okay. We get used to that. We really do. We really do get used to that. So let's put, hang on. So let's put some cream on this cake and we'll eat some. And I want to thank you all again so very much. 5 years, as I said, you know, these 5 years have flown by and it hasn't been easy. There are some people now that are doing videos as well, and I've had some messages from some of the people that are doing videos saying, I'm not getting the followers like you, so I'm not going to bother doing this anymore. Hey, it takes a long time and a lot of effort and a lot of personal time as well to do these videos. It doesn't come easy. But if you stick with it, as we say on my page on here, we don't give up. If I'd given up, I wouldn't have been able to make all of these and I wouldn't still be here. So we don't give up. Let's push it on the spoon. See how much we can... hold on to it. All right, 2 hands for beginners. Happy birthday to Essential Tremor Awareness. My head tremor keeps knocking my glasses down. And to the Shakey Nan page. It's 5 years old, and this week in Australia, the under-16s are going to be banned from social media. I hope they don't ban Shakey Nan now I'm saying we're 5 years old. Cheers, everyone, and thank you so very much. All right, let's get this in. That's a good cake. Let's have another bit, and then I'm going to love you and leave you for today. And believe me, guys, as long as you guys need me, and as long as the Essential Tremor Awareness needs me for around the world, I have no thoughts of giving up yet. All right, one more. I've got it everywhere. And we're used to this. We're used to this. I'm on my TikTok live at the moment doing this video. That's what that little thing was on my head. I love you all so very much, guys. Thank you for all your support. As I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I still wouldn't be here. Thank you so very much, Essential Tremor Awareness around the world. Thanks you as well. Take care, my friends. Sending lots of love to you. And big shaky hugs to you. Thank you again. Bye for now, my friends.